business experts, entrepreneurs, players and slayers, peeps that aren't satisfied. Are you one of those people? Are you one of those people that is never satisfied? Huh? Man, that's me, man. You talking about GC. GC stands for never satisfied. People are like, man, when you going to ever be satisfied? Dude, I'll be satisfied when I get to do whatever the hell I want with who I want, as long as I want, and vice versa, when I ain't got to do what I want to do with the people I don't want to do it with. I'm so close right now. Why you getting me half in, half out, dude? No, man, I'm all man. Look at these freaking guns, dog, huh? Okay? So look, if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, you're sick and tired of doing business with people you don't want to do business with, you're sick and tired of going to places that you know. My 5-year-old daughter said the other day, Papa, will I ever have to fly on a commercial airlines? I said, I hope not. Because it's just wrong. It's a wrong thing, okay? Now, some of you are going to be like, oh, man, you spoiling your daughter. She will not get to keep getting on that plane if she doesn't earn it, guarantee you. So, look, I just want to do, what's enough? When you don't have to do business with people you don't want to do business with, you have enough. Till then, I'm going to keep on working. Today, I'm going to be talking about the business cycle and the sales cycle. This is what we're going to be talking about in my boot camp. Where's Jared? We got to get Jared, guys. Okay, we can start the show, though. This is Young Hustlers every Thursday, okay? This is our working manual for the boot camp, for the sales boot camp, okay? It's going to come in a binder like this. The master is going to come in a binder like this. This thing is awesome, right? I'm going to be doing this when? What are our dates for our boot camp, guys?
21st, 23rd.
July 21st through the 23rd, but what's most important is you pull the trigger today and get it. When you get the sales boot camp today, by the way, let's talk about what you're going to get out of it. We're going to be talking about the business cycle and the sales cycle, how to blow your business up, how I did it, how you can do it, how you got to do it. Young Hustlers. Hey, welcome to Young Hustlers every Thursday. Me and my compadre, White Boy, Vanilla. We call him Vanilla, White Boy. What else we call him? Pasty?
Pasty.
We don't call him Pasty, okay? We went out to the golf course the other day and played some golf. Dude, I come back looking like this, all dark.
I got whiter.
Jared got
I get whiter.
I think Jared was reflecting the sun off onto me. Okay, so look, Jared Glant, Vice President Sales of a multi-$100 million sales organization. My name's Grant Cardone. I'm the founder and CEO of the company. For 30 years, I've been talking about sales. I've worked with some of the largest companies in the world: Toyota, Chrysler, Nissan,
Northwestern Mutual, Google, U.S. Army, the Pentagon.
Bing, 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 bing. I have affected. First of all, I'll tell you right now, just to keep it real, I am the greatest living sales expert on planet Earth.
That's a fact.
Maybe in this entire universe. How big is this universe?
Galaxies.
How many planets?
There's galaxies.
Galaxy, okay? And I'm not saying that to say, to brag. I'm saying it because it's true. Nobody knows more about a business cycle and a sales cycle than I do. I've spent 35 years studying it. Today we're going to be talking about the difference between
the business cycle and the sales cycle. And the reason that this is important is you'll talk about if you put too much focus on the wrong cycle, then you will fall short of the results that you're ultimately looking for. And so today what we want to do is we want to help clarify the difference between a business cycle and a sales cycle so that you can figure out which one you have the most attention on and how you can put attention on both of those things and see how they symbiotically work with each other.
Symbiotically, man. And by the way, let me just say this. What we're really talking about here is money. Okay? So let's keep everything really simple. When I started my first business, okay, I didn't have any advertising dollars, okay? The old business cycle used to be this, okay? You market, okay? You basically market and advertise. You create a customer or customer interest, right? And then you drive them into a sales cycle, and then you repeat. And that's the simplicity of the cycle, okay? A sales cycle is basically customer shows interest. It's only 5 steps. We don't have a 12-step sales process here. We want to simplify, make it really simple. Customer shows interest, ask a question, salesperson qualifies, okay, selects a product to solve the problem, proposes, and closes. Okay, and the close could be either close or follow up. Well, when I was 29 years old, I was starting my business. I didn't have any money. Most people don't have money when they start a company, right?
No, they don't have name. They don't have awareness.
I couldn't market and advertise. So what did I do? I learned how to get a customer one at a time, qualify what they wanted and needed, select a product and a solution. That means I need a lot of inventory right here. This is what we're going to be spending 3 days on. Okay, but let me tell you where it breaks down. I'm 35 years old now. I'm not 29 at the time. I go 29, 6 years, one at a time. Customer, qualify, select, propose, close a deal. Customer, qualify, select, propose, close a deal. That ain't a business. That's one guy doing a sales cycle over and over again. So every time I ended a sales cycle, I had to go get me another customer, right? So I'm always hustling. Now I'm going to tell you the problem this created. And this is why most people, this is why the solopreneur can't work. It'll never work. Okay, one person working out of a home can never work. You're going to be grinding all the time, and when you're doing this, and you got to start the cycle over again. Every time I would hit this end of the cycle, I would end up in fear.
I got to go find another customer.
I got to find another customer, man. Am I going to be able to find another customer? Am I going to get lucky with that customer? Am I going to sell that customer? Am I going to close that? Am I going to make any money? Right? Or am I just going to spend the money I made here, wasting it in this cycle? By the way, I did that a lot of times.
And so the big difference is big corporations play in a business cycle.
Successful businesses.
They spend less time on the sales cycle and more time on the business cycle because they can fund the churn of the business cycle.
The mattress dealer in your town, the car dealer in your town, okay? The cosmetic surgeon in your town, the chiropractor, the dentist.
Unicorn companies in Silicon Valley. They try to fund the business cycle with raised money so that the sales cycle can, in some respects, be bypassed. So
That's right.
when companies raise $2 billion, like there's this one company that we went and saw
in Phoenix,
and they literally raised over $1 billion, and you could just see the leakage everywhere in the office because they had so much focus on trying to spend money to create the cycle rather than spending to initiate the cycle and then following it through with an airtight sales process.
So let me just bring you back 20 years. What he's saying is right. This did not exist, by the way, 15 years ago. You couldn't go raise $1 billion for a company that had no sales.
The only way you could actually market 30, 40 years ago, the only way you could market is by spending big money on radio
TV, radio, newspaper, and advertising. A radio. Did I say radio? Newspaper, right? Okay, now what happened over the last 3 or 4 or 5 years? TV, radio. See, the business cycle now is breaking down, right? People were spending, the car dealer in your town, the plumber in your town, the chiropractor, the dentist, the ones that spent the most money, the lawyer. Chasing the freaking, okay? The one that spent the most money ended up with the most customers. Oh, by the way, this is where it broke down. They didn't need to. They just kept spending money here. You can't do that. Most companies can't do that today. Fast forward to today, now you got YouTube, Facebook, TV's getting slaughtered. Most of the general or normal business people out there don't know how to use Facebook, YouTube. We're going to be talking about all this at our boot camp, by the way. Okay? And by the way, when you hook up today, I'm going to buy your hotel for 3 nights and give you a ticket to my 10X GrowthCon. Look, I'm making it as good as I can.
Major announcements about the GrowthCon coming. Major. When we get back from the break, we're going to dig into the sales cycle so that you know what to do when you start your business cycle. This is Young Hustlers.
There is only one company to work for in the smart home industry, Skyline Security. Right now is looking for the best of the Grant Cardone following to join their team and expand financially and professionally. Go to joinskyline.com to register. Labeled by Inc. 5000 as the fastest growing company for the last 2 years in a row, you get to protect families, grow your wealth, and join a team of top producers. Skyline is looking for great people. Go to joinskyline.com. That's joinskyline.com to get started on a brand new 10x career path. Go to joinskyline.com to register. Learn how to invest in real estate like Grant Cardone, but you don't have the cash to invest yet? Reach out to Chris Root and his team where he will show you how to invest in real estate to build cash without credit or much money by learning how to wholesale real estate. We'll show you the right way to build cash so you can invest in multifamily apartments and other real estate investments like Grant Cardone. Reach out to @Chris Rood Entrepreneur on Facebook now. Opportunity. It's what we live for. Financial freedom is created from opportunity. At Symmetry Financial, we are committed to getting hard workers, talented individuals who love to sell, who love to help others create a strong six-figure income. If you ever wanted to have everything you wanted in life, Symmetry Financial holds the key to get you there. We want you, the top talent, the best in the business, to join our team. Sign up now at sfgcareers.biz. That's SFG. Over 20 years of experience in the real estate game, Cash Now PA is the place to go for buying homes for all cash with no fees, any condition, with BBB accreditation. Ray Abood, owner of Cash Now PA, has been helping customers get in and out of homes, creating better spaces for living, and making a difference in local communities with the focus on buying homes, all cash, no fees, with any condition. Also be BBB accredited. Visit cashnowpa.com. That's cashnowpa.com to get started.
Hey, what's going on? This is Young Hustlers. My man GC's back. You know, this is the first time you've been here for Young Hustlers in like 3 weeks.
Is that right, man? Because
Yeah.
I was in Malibu.
Yeah. So look, we're talking. It's great to have you back, by the way, man. Every Thursday, every Thursday, same time, same place. We come here, we bring you a live show on how you can increase your sales and increase your income so that you can have more control driving down the road and your path towards success.
When we're talking about
God
sales,
bless America.
When we're talking about sales, we're talking about money, okay? When we're talking about sales, we're talking about money. When we're talking about sales, we're talking about money. When I'm talking about sales, I am talking about money, revenue, income, right? So today we're talking about the business cycle and the sales cycle. My web team, for instance, a lot of you that are making money online, you're trying to run an internet department, right? You're having trouble with conversions. You know how to spend money on Facebook. You know how to promote on Instagram. You know how to promote on YouTube. The problem is the customer comes into your funnel and something happens right here. And you're like, we're not converting. I got to change my copy. Right,
So
right?
this-
But watch here. This is what you need to understand. You don't understand a sales cycle.
Yeah.
So when we have a drop off or a problem, I immediately move over here. Hey man, these people that yesterday, tell them about the two little things that I said. Hey, let's drive some traffic. The old way was I'd have to go to TV or radio.
Yeah,
okay?
He went unpromoted. Get a free course for Cardone University if you go to cardoneuniversity.com, and then we created a page for the boot camp if you wanted to win a free ticket.
He was bragging about 50 leads that he got. And I said, oh, really? Well, and he bought the leads.
Yeah.
And I said, well, let me see what I can do. I went on social media. The new business cycle is to go to social media, have an audience. And I said, hey, what was it we were promoting?
Cardone University, get Selling 101 free.
Yeah, I said, hey, I got a free program for you, okay? How many people came in?
995.
995, okay? When it hit 80, he was like, wow, that was impressive, man.
Well, it hit 80 in like 7 minutes.
He was laughing at his desk. I said, hey, what did I do? He's like,
Now, the first thing I said was, look, these are not as qualified of leads. We have people that are coming through paid search, meaning they're going through, they're searching. We have people that are targeted.
Get them in the business cycle.
Right, but then at the same time, that doesn't mean you neglect people that may be higher in the funnel.
Yeah.
So it was a great proof point.
Yeah, it was 900. Now I'm thinking in my mind, and that's why we're doing the show today for you. Okay. Oh, dude, move those 900 people to the sales cycle. They're no longer in the business cycle. They're in a micro part. They're in a micro universe of the business cycle. This is what everybody drops out right here. This is what nobody wants to do.
Yeah.
Cold calling is dead.
Well, and I got a really good illustration.
Yeah.
So before we talked about how big companies live in the business cycle and they spend to fund the business cycle. What Facebook advertising, AdWords, what the online space has been able to do is it's been able to take the solopreneur and allow them to create their own business cycle. The reason he's saying they will never be bigger than that is because the solopreneur can't fill in this sales process. They can't call back the people that don't convert through the business cycle. So that's why, yeah, you as an internet entrepreneur and internet marketer, you can live in the business cycle and just spend money for traffic and whatever converts. But if you want to build a company, you have to be able to execute the sales cycle, meaning when people don't just fall up in the boat, jump out of the water and fall down in the boat, what happens to everybody else?
So when you come down to Miami for the sales boot camp, you come by here and you visit with our office, you're going to see that I have two departments. One's an internet-driven department that's working on a business cycle all the time, and the other, and we're still working this out.
Totally.
Okay, we're always trying to improve it. Those 950 leads are now in a sales cycle, by the way, not on for the ad that we sent out.
Yeah.
They don't even remember the ad. We just know that they wanted something. I don't know what they wanted. That means somebody's got to call them, email them, hit them, message them, text them, and qualify them. Hey man, you hit our site. What do you want? Let me see, I don't even remember. Because the guy hit 12 sites that day, by the way. Okay, he hit something for venereal diseases. He hit a freaking something for costumes. He went and he's looking at a grill that day. He hit Cardone University. He hit my boot camp, went to my store for a book. All that happened in one day. He doesn't even remember. Checked for a chiropractor. His wife wants a tan. He hit Soothe for a massage. That's 12 things he did that day in somebody's business cycle. Okay? All of these guys are wondering, why didn't we get him in? The masseuse, the chiropractor, the dentist, the venereal disease solution.
VD.
Okay, VD. Okay, John? I'm talking about John hitting sites that day, okay? So
someone
customers are in here. Now what do I got to do? I got to figure out qualify. Simple, man. Why did you call us? What did you want? What's your problem? How can we help you? Okay? Select a product or a solution. This is why you guys need lots of inventory here. If you're online, you have to have lots of inventory. We have people that call us up, man, you got so much stuff, I don't know what I need. Good, let's talk about it. Okay? He's not ready yet. I got to bring him back to qualify. Then propose, make a solution, and then close. Okay? So let me show you how I would do the cycle.
And then bing, back into the sales cycle or the business cycle to repeat.
And I'm going to take a call here, but watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you what we did today with this show. This show is part of our, which cycle? Business or sales? Business. Hey, let me explain to you. This is content driven. I'm using platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Grant Cardone TV. We'll send this out in an email today. I'll drop an article on LinkedIn to back it up.
We got people sharing the stream now, so we're leveraging Powerbase.
Yeah. So online marketing, thank you. Steve Walker, thank you. 20 people shared the stream. Joe, thank you.
More than that.
Okay.
Suthan, Linda, Joe, Tracy, Keel, Rhett, appreciate you guys.
That's
Ryan, Carrie, Daniel.
Cycle. That's the business cycle. This didn't cost me anything today except time, energy, and intelligence. Okay. Now, I'm going to put you in the cycle. I got a solution for you. If you want to quit wasting money in the business cycle that never converts to a sale, come to my boot camp, okay? You don't have to. Stay home if you want to. Stay there. Don't come. This is what I'm going to do if you do come. If you're really one of those people that's like, dude, I want the dollars. I want the money. I'm sick of freaking just getting by, okay?
And if you want a chance to win a free ticket to the boot camp, go to grantcardonebootcamp.com/free.
Maybe you're not ready to pay.
Fill out the form.
Maybe you don't
win a free
believe in
ticket.
yourself. Maybe you don't have the freaking desire enough, right? You see what I'm doing right now? I'm trying to qualify as to where you're at, okay? You're basically at 3 pain points. You ain't ready, you're kind of ready, or you're freaking awful ready. If you're ready, I'll buy you a hotel right now. I'll buy you a hotel, and I'll tell you what, if you're really ready, because you're conscious enough to know you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, I'll give you a ticket to my event in Vegas. And I'll pay for your hotel in Vegas. Am I doing that too?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll pay for your hotel in Vegas, your hotel in Miami, and this is a $9,000 offer. I'll do the whole thing for $5,000. Okay, I'll pay for everything but your hotel room, and I'll have lunch with you every day, and we will sit down and map out your problem. Because if you're a plumber, it's different than if you're a chiropractor. It's different if you're online selling a $12 product. My name's Grant Cardone. This is Jared Glant at Jared Glant. By the way, I made you a proposal. Have I closed the deal?
Let me check the store.
Okay. Here's the deal on the close. What you don't know about the close, there's two parts, all right? This close goes on and on and on and on. I don't see it as an end. I'm either going to close you and we're going to do business and I'm going to follow up, or I'm not going to close you and I'm going to follow up. But either way, you're back in my business cycle. Salespeople, sales managers, and business owners, I want to ask you a couple questions. Do you think you can make more sales? Do you think you're missing customers? Would you like to be a better job at converting online, on your showroom floor, or on your phone? If so, pay attention to what I have to share with you here. My name's Grant Cardone. I am without a doubt the leading authority on sales in the 21st century. I want to work with you now to take your problems, your challenges, your obstacles, and your opportunities and figure out how to convert those to sales this month. I'm doing a 3-day workshop. This is going to happen in July. It's going to happen in Miami. I'm going to take care of your room either way at the Turnberry. It's a 5-star resort. Entrepreneurs, business owners, I look forward to working with you. I'm going to open up. I'm going to close the deal. I'll be there each day for lunch. I want to spend time with you. And what I'd like to do is 10x your business. Come to the Sales Boot Camp. I promise you, it's going to be great for you.
Franchising is listed by Grant Cardone as one of the ways to become a millionaire. Let the experts at FranFinders be with you every step of the way as your partner finding, buying, selling, and promoting franchises. With over 10 years experience, FranFinders is the company to help get set up with franchising, to help you get set up with owning your own franchise and finding a franchise that's right for you. Visit franfinders.com. That's franfinders.com to get started with your search today.
This isn't landscape design. This is lifestyle design.
Steve Griggs is the best landscaper on the planet and gives you knowledge and data that you can't even find on Google. Featured on Huffington Post, Entrepreneur.com, Grant Cardone TV, Steve Griggs is the entrepreneur built and designed to help you make your home become the lifestyle of your dreams.
For more information, visit SteveGriggsDesign.com. That's SteveGriggsDesign.com.
Let's go kill something. I want to kill something. We're talking about caveman. Most of you caveman. You're sitting in your cave. I only got one log left for my fire. Yeah, no food, man. There's a scarcity. I'm scared to go outside. What if it was 200 years ago, you lived in a cave and you're like, I'm an introvert. You're hungry too, ain't you? Better get your ass out of that cave. Go out there and hunt something. Better kill something.
And gatherers.
Okay, so back in the day of the cave, okay, dude, you had to leave the cave and get known. Hey, I'm a killer, right? Otherwise, somebody's gonna come take your village from you. Check my club out. They're gonna take your wife, take your kids, okay, take your goat. Okay, look, this is a business cycle and a sales cycle. We're gonna spend 3 days in Miami this month, right now, this month. Me, Victor Antonio, Jared, my staff, Todd, we're going to be talking about culture, social media, marketing, branding. By the way, we're not talking about branding here. Branding should happen here, by the way. Branding should happen before the marketing and advertising. Branding should happen before you spend $1.
Tell them about that. Tell them about that. Tell them about why you didn't feel good about advertising. So we didn't advertise in our business for years.
No, for 25 years,
yeah.
I didn't spend 1 penny in advertising.
Because?
I spent all my time here because I was terrified. I'd make money, bank it, push it, and have to go back in the sales cycle again. I was terrified. I didn't know how to build a business. I knew how to be in a sales cycle, right? So I spent all my time in the sales cycle. This is before Jared knew me. His dad didn't know me. Nobody knew me, okay? I'm knocking on doors. That's not the way you want to build a business. It worked for me, but 99% of all people will never make it like that, okay? This is what I should have been doing. I should have been reinvesting that money in marketing, in branding myself, not door to door, but going wide.
Even when we started getting some serious traction, you still were reluctant to advertise because you knew that you weren't branded and positioned right yet. You knew that you weren't.
I knew I wasn't ready, and I would tell Jared, we're not ready, dude. Nobody knows me yet. So why did I write the books? Those books aren't money makers. Those books are branding, okay? When I went to Fox News, I used to go to Fox all the time. It was a branding thing. Finally, I said, I don't need to go there anymore.
Yeah.
I got that handled. Me going there again doesn't do anything for me, right? So at what point do I have to do these things to get my brand out, to build my brand, to clarify my brand? We have a network now. We do a show on Mondays on real estate. Tuesdays, I do an interview. Wednesdays, I do the G&E show. Thursdays, we do Young Hustlers. What do you think I'm doing in every one of these shows? Branding.
Yep.
Okay?
You want to take a caller?
Yeah, I do. Then we run an ad on CNBC. We spend $100,000 a month on CNBC ads. We spend $100,000 a month on Facebook and YouTube. Okay. Then I find out new customers. New customers end up in my sales cycle. Let's talk to the 5 callers all at the same time.
Emmanuel in Minnesota.
What's his name?
Emmanuel in Minnesota.
Emmanuel in Minnesota. Hey man,
What's going on? How you doing?
come on, man, come on. How's things in Minnesota?
Man, it's beautiful out here. It's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous in Minnesota.
Dude, which one do you spend more time in, the business cycle or the sales cycle?
Yeah. That's right, Jared. Ask a good question.
Well, lately out there, I'm spending a lot of time in the sales cycle.
Well, let me ask you a question then. Let me ask you a second question to follow up the first question. Have you signed up for the boot camp yet? Are we going to see you in a couple of weeks?
Ooh! Nah, I can't say that right now, but I'm in a university.
Okay, so look, there's only a couple reasons why you wouldn't
You're
have
in
signed up
university.
already.
It's summer right now.
You're in a university. What does that mean?
Summer school right now.
Summer sale, summer
Summer break.
sale, summer waste. Okay,
Whoa,
so
whoa,
look, dude. There's only 2 or 3 reasons that you wouldn't have signed up for the boot camp already. Can I share them with you?
Go ahead.
Number 1, you didn't know about it. Number two, you don't have the money. Or number 3, you don't think it's going to work for you. Which one is it?
I'll say it'll be one for sure right now, but...
Oh, you didn't know about it? You didn't know about it?
I didn't know about it.
Now you do. Now you do. So let's talk about 2
If
and
you
3.
don't know, now you know.
Let's talk about 2 and 3. Okay, now the only 2 reasons. Now there's only 2 reasons. Because now you know. Okay, you don't have the money. I'm going to add one. You don't have the time, or you don't think it's going to work. Which of those 3 now?
Now you know there's only one objection. There's only one.
Which
We
one
gotta
is
get
it?
to the one.
Which one is it?
It's time. It's time. I
Okay,
got a whole
okay, but
bunch
let me
of
ask you this. Let me
employees.
ask you this, my little brother Emmanuel from Minnesota. Dude, if you knew it was going to work, would you create the time?
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. So you,
Yeah.
sir, fall into number 3. Now, what am I doing with this gentleman right now? Okay, I actually have him in the close right now, whether you know it or not. Huh? Now we got to talk about how to get that $5,000, get him on a plane, get his Emmanuel self over here, so I can spend 3 days with him and actually teach him something. What'd you spend on college, man?
I'm a college dropout. Call me Kanye West.
Well, that's good, man. Congratulations. Okay. How much money did you make last year?
Around 325.
325 grand. What is it you sell?
So, well, I've had an environmental management company for the last 10 years. And then I'm also doing some network marketing.
Oh, dude,
and some
congratulations.
sustainable
Let me ask you another
Yeah.
question, man. You ready for this one?
Yes, sir.
How you live on $325,000 a year?
Man, I need to do better. I tell you that. Because I'm not going to live in a tiny house, so I definitely got to increase those numbers.
Yeah. So look, here's the deal. I want you to come down to my boot camp.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to guarantee you that we get a double for you. 12 months from now, you're going to make 650 grand. I'm going to build a plan. I would tell you 3 million, but you're not going to believe me. It's just too big for you. Because you're in Minnesota. I want to double your business in 12 months or less.
Okay.
It's going to cost you 5 grand. I'm going to take care of your hotel room, and I'm going to follow up with you in February in Vegas. And I'm going to pay for your hotel room in Vegas as well. You're going to spend 6 days with me. 3 days in Miami, 3 days in Vegas. We're going to map it out here, and in 3 or 4 months, I'm going to meet you again in Vegas, and we're going to say, hey, where you at, brother? What's happening? Okay.
Ooh, you working? You working?
Visa, MasterCard, or American Express? Which one you want to put it on?
I have to do the Visa.
Okay. I'm going to get Natalie to get the number from you, dude. And I give you a guarantee, by the way. I'll give you 100% of your money back if we don't double your business.
Okay.
Don't be giving me that scared voice, man. Don't be giving me that I don't know voice. I need you coming, bro, knowing we're going to do this.
Right.
Okay? I don't want to play anymore. I want to be with some real deal people that are like, dude, I'm leaving the cave and I'm going to kill something.
Okay. That works. Hey, but I got some. I need you to help tighten up my sales process.
I'm going to tighten that thing up, dude. But we're going to also get, what'd you spend in advertising last month? That'd be nothing.
For my network marketing business, I didn't spend much.
Yeah.
We have a system. That's why I wanted to, ask these questions.
Yeah.
So the question I have is, with our network marketing company, we're doing everything online.
Yeah.
And we start with some branding.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Of course, you gotta brand yourself, and then we're messaging people, we're connecting with people, and we're giving them, we're sending them messages to almost like we're cold calling them.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's working, but it's hard to ask those tough questions to get them to handle those objections and to get them into the closing stage.
Yeah, did it seem hard for me to ask you the hard questions?
Oh no.
No.
Well,
Why do you think that is?
Yeah.
Because the horse already wanted water, so you didn't have to force me to drink.
No. I don't think so. I think what happens is the reason I'm able to ask the hard questions is I'm no longer dependent upon a sales cycle only.
Right.
I built a business now. Mm-hmm. This is what I didn't know.
Right.
I used to have to suck everybody's ass right here because I had so few people and I was scared all the time. Yeah. You're scared because you have only these many people. So I'm, so I'm like, damn, that ain't good. Okay, so look, once you start spending money in the marketing and the branding and pushing out, right? And by the way, you don't actually have to spend money to do this today, but you need to spend energy. Mm-hmm. Okay, the energy that I spend every day is probably worth more than the money I spend.
Oh,
you agree with that?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I know if I want to move the bar, man, I just drop energy into a space. I don't think spend money first. That's what Anthony in my internet department thinks. Oh, let's spend money. I'm thinking, no, invest energy, right? Okay, man, look, hook this dude up. Get this guy at the conference, okay? I want him there. My name's Grant Cardone. This is Jared Glant. We're talking about the business cycle and the sales cycle, and I want you at the boot camp. Okay, we got 20 seats, 18 seats?
22 seats.
Okay, 22 seats left. I'm taking care of the hotel room, folks. I will give the next 22 people a ticket to the 10X Growth Con. Why am I doing that? Because I want to meet with you again in February. By the way,
just so you guys know, I want to say one thing. A premier ticket to the 10X Growth Con is $15,000. That's 3 days. There's going to be 9,000 people there. For $5,000, you can come spend 3 days with Grant with 100 people.
Yeah.
Like, this is a steal.
This is ridiculous.
You will, first of all, the boot camp will never be priced this low again. And second thing is you're never going to have the opportunity to spend the time with Grant for this amount of time, for this amount of money.
And let me just say this. The reason I'm giving you a 10X Growth Con ticket is not because I'm a nice guy. Because I'm back into the business cycle. You understand? Watch what I'm going to do in February. Okay? When those 100 people come in February to the boot camp, and I say, hey, how many of you have been to my boot camp? And 100 freaking hands go up.
Dude.
Guess what? I'm going to sell 500 tickets right there that day because you're there and because of the success you had.
I swear on my life, this email just came into me. I hope you remember me. My name's Ramon from Puerto Rico, and I visited Grant 6 months ago. 6 months ago, my business was at $9,000 a month, and I got into Grant's stuff. A year ago, my income was at only $500 a month. Today,
$500.
6 months, there's $500 a month. Today, 6 months after meeting Grant, I'm almost at $30,000 a month and still growing fast.
So look, get the boot camp today, grantcardonebootcamp.com grantcardonebootcamp.com. Use the code 10X, and I'm going to take care of your Vegas trip, all right? Okay? We're going to break down in this boot camp the sales cycle, the business cycle. Grant, I can't do that in July. I'm busy. It's on a weekend. What is it? Friday, Saturday?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, man. You guys are busy just making it, man. You need to get busy getting rich, right? This dude that's calling me right now, signing up right now, I just put him in my sales cycle. First off, you've seen me do both today. Every show, we actually do what I'm telling you to do, okay? First, I put you in a business cycle with the show, created content. Me and Jared come in here. I'm supposed to be on a plane right now going to Vegas. I said, no, let's do our show, man. Our show's normally at noon. We just pushed it up, okay? Never abandon the business cycle. That's what I did for 25 years. But also, never abandon this. And too many companies now are abandoning the sales cycle because they're like, I'm on the internet, dude. We don't sell stuff.
Yeah.
I got 12 people in here. If I bring you in the office, you come down here in Miami, I'll bring you in my office. I'm going to show you 12 guys that really don't know anything about a sales cycle, right? They don't understand that. They understand spending money on advertising, which most of you don't have that option to do. If you started
And
like
just
me.
so you know, we've got 10 or 12 people up front for the business cycle, and we've got 35 people in the back for the sales cycle.
Yeah, so 3 times more resources back there calling, and we still drop the ball, okay? But the good news is, even when we're dropping the ball, we're tweaking all the time. Okay, let's take another call.
All right, I got Dominic in Atlanta.
Dominique in Atlantiata. Atlantiata, what's up?
How you doing? How you doing, Grant?
Man, good to talk to you, man. Let me ask you, is Atlanta really named after Atlantis? The lost city of Atlantis?
To be honest, I've lived in South America for the last 3 years. I'm new to Atlanta.
Oh, dude, welcome to America, bro.
Thank you.
Happy
Your
4th of
English is
July.
excellent.
Okay, so my question is, I cold call basically. How do I get, once I reach my maximum capacity of calls a day, how do you get your numbers up there? Do you build a team? How do you do it?
You get better on the call. You convert more. You convert at higher rates. So first is you got to get your call volume up. Once you get your volume to like max numbers where you're maxed out, which most people think they're maxed out before they really are, your only other option is to get better or to scale your team out. So
Right.
By the way, let me just say this. If you're on a phone call, you're in a sales cycle with the guy, right?
Right.
Let's say the call doesn't go well. Where are you now?
You're fucked.
With that caller. With that caller. You're what?
he said you're fucked.
Okay. But with that caller, no. That caller should then go back to the business cycle.
Right.
He
Yeah,
fell out.
yeah.
He fell out, right? So he's followed up. He fell out of the sales cycle. He goes back to the business cycle. This is where you, as an individual salesperson, let's say I'm doing telemarketing right now, okay? I work for a company. I still want my brand. Hey, man, go check me out online, dude. I'm not interested. Don't ever call me back again. That's cool, dude. Write this down. Write this down. Here's the code that will guarantee I never call you again. GRANT. Write this down. Write this down. Don't stop, man. CARDON. Check me out, man. So he goes and Google searches me now. So like look what has changed in the marketing cycle today. When we run an ad on CNBC, okay, I run an ad on CNBC. I was telling Jared this the other day. I said, man, look, the ad says go to tiredofmissingsales.com. They ain't going to tiredofmissingsales.com. They're going to go Google search Grant Cardone.
Who the heck is this Grant Cardone guy?
They're going to Google search this dude to find out, hey, man, is this dude as good as he says he is? That's where you need that search built out, okay? If you Google search my name today, you're going to see 30 pages of search. Like most of which
Tweets
we've
and
controlled,
posts
right?
and
So
articles and videos and blogs.
So, dude, I would just say to you, man, if you want to convert more of those people, okay, some of those people that are not interested, move them back into branding first, okay? So you can build your brand there because, look, people still buy from people they trust, okay? Trust,
Yeah.
okay?
Definitely.
I don't like people I don't trust. So they say people buy from people they like. Well, that's right. But if I like somebody and don't trust them, I ain't buying anything from them.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody's got a family member they love and don't trust. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I love you. I ain't doing business with you. I love you because I used to take baths with you, but I ain't buying nothing from you. Okay. So, dude, that's what I would do. I would spend more. First of all, I would make more calls. I don't know what you think is your limit. I don't even know what that means.
We do probably on good days, 6 hours of talk time and 300 calls.
300 calls per person.
Yeah, and 6
So
hours.
is he gone? Is he gone?
So
Okay. So, dude, I'll bet you're making 120 calls a day. Maybe. You might be making 30.
You got to use technology to get to those levels, though. Like, we couldn't be where we're at right now unless
Let's
we
talk to the last
I
caller
got
here.
Brent in Lake Charles, Louisiana.
Brent, what's up, B? B from the LC. This is the GC.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, man, what's happening, man? What part of Charlietown you in?
What's up, baby?
Dude, get off them drugs, boy. What's up? You gonna talk to me or what?
Hey,
Yeah, quit watching the computer, man. Talk to me.
hang on.
I've been hanging on, man.
Yep. All right, next caller.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Next caller.
So, look, what are we talking about today? I'm talking to you about your business cycle and your sales cycle. Okay? I could take this sales cycle and, by the way, just tell you that selling is not closing. Okay? So, the sales cycle and the closing cycle are completely different. That's why I'm bringing Victor Antonio in to break this down. B to B, B to C, B to I.
Ooh. BI.
The BI, the business to the internet, okay? The BI, okay? How you going to get your money, man? This is all about money, folks. I mean, let's just simplify everything. I think that's the number one thing we hear people say they like about what we do here. It's simple. Where is the money? Where is my money? That's what your wife should be asking you when you come home at night. You got my money? Your 8-year-old kid, how much money you make today, Papa? Okay? You should be asking your wife, how much money did you make today? Who's got our money? Okay? Oh, I need to understand a business cycle and a sales cycle so that I can get my money right. So that me and Jared can go where we want, do what we want, say no to business that we don't want. Okay? So I can call a client and say, you know what, I'm done with you, dude. I don't want you as a client.
Fired.
Okay? I can walk away from a negotiating point. I don't want to do this deal, dude. I don't like you.
In that, I'll tell you, like, the hardest people ever to sell are the people that can get up and easily walk away, and their day or life wouldn't be changed. And to see you be in situations where it's envious, to see you in situations where literally big, fat, massive deals, and you can just get up.
I'm in 2 of them right now. I'm like, excuse me. I don't want to do this, dude.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this. I mean, well, would you do it? Yeah, I would do it, but not the way it is, okay? So I'm in 2 of those deals
So
right now.
much control.
To do that, though,
Like-
to control, okay?
Yeah.
Control equals income. No control, no income.
And you can control now both the business cycle and the sales cycle. And when you can control those 2 things, it's literally like walking up to an ATM until you get to the point where over a period of 30 years, you can look back and you can go, dude, I can run my business how I want. I can say what I want. I can do what I want. I can act like I want. I can choose who I do and don't want to do business with. And dude, there's no one deal that could ever affect me. No, losing one deal will never affect me. Like, it's such an empowering thing.
So if you want to be in that position, because really we're not even talking about money, we're talking about power and freedom. We're talking about the ability to go where you want, do what you want, say it the way you want, build a platform, right? So this is for everybody. You're an individual, you're an entrepreneur, you're a startup, you're a business owner, you're a sales manager, okay? Look, I want you to be at this boot camp. There's only 3 reasons you won't come to this boot camp. Okay? See, I know I have your attention now. So where am I? Am I in the business cycle or the sales cycle?
Sales.
I'm in the sales cycle. There's only 3 reasons. What am I doing right now? I am going to create the objections you have. There's only 3 reasons you won't do this. Time, money, or you don't think it's going to work. Okay? So look, man, I can solve the time thing. I can show you how to get more time. I can show anybody how to get more time. Quit blaming it. Okay? If you knew for sure it would work, this would not be your objection. If you knew your business could go from $1.2 million to $12 million a year, I guarantee you'd make 72 hours. By the way, let me just break it down for you. 3 days out of 365 days is less than 1% of your entire calendar. Okay? The average American will spend less than 1% of their time improving themselves this year. Okay, the players, the Warren Buffetts, the Bill Gates, the Grant Cardones, the Jared Glantz, the guys that are making moves, Man, they're like, I got to go invest in me. I got to invest in me first, not my business first, not my people first, in me first. I got to get better, faster, smarter, right? Number two, the second reason you won't go is because of money. It's a $9,000 program. I'm doing it for $5,000. I'm taking care of your hotel for 3 nights. I'm going to take care of your hotel in Vegas. I'm going to give you that
6
ticket
nights.
so that I can follow up with you. By the way, you're not paying for that trip at all. So that we can meet again, and I'm going to use you to sell more tickets to my event, because I'm going to be able to tell people this dude went to 12 million. No, we didn't quite get there. We got to 8. Grant failed me. Okay, you will not be asking for a refund if I get you to 8 million, from 1.2 million to $8 million. Even if I don't 10x you, you'll be like, I'm cool. Right?
Yeah.
Okay?
That's
So
right.
money might be the reason, right? Hey, that's why they got Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and banks. That's why they lend money to people. By the way, let me just say this. If you ain't got $5,000, you need to be at the Buta Campa with the Grant to Cardona.
That's right.
Because you ain't got the money, okay? Now, the third reason is really the only reason. You don't think it's going to work, and I just guaranteed the deal to you. I guarantee it's going to work. I don't care how broken you are, screwed up you are, how many things you failed with, how many programs you quit. I don't care what kind of problems you got in your life. I don't care if you're freaking mainstreaming freaking heroin in one arm and cocaine in the other. I can fix your problems. I don't care if you got 5 weeks left to live. I will double your business before you die.
And if it don't work, he can raise you from the dead.
Okay. All right. So look, seriously, it's GrantCardoneBootCamp.com. GrantCardoneBootCamp.com. I'm so excited to be working.
Yeah.
Jared's going to be talking.
unbelievable.
Jared's
Yeah.
going to be talking about our culture here. Okay. Todd's going to come in. Todd Straw is going to be coming in and talking about how we look at numbers every day. We're going to have Victor Antonio.
Talking about sales process, talking about influence.
And Victor, by the way, Victor's a bad dude, man. Victor's a bad dude. He's coming down here. He's like, Grant, I've studied Brian. I've studied you. I've studied the big corporate programs. What did he say about my content, man?
Oh,
That
dude,
was-
he said it's top notch.
He's like, this is the best content I've ever seen. It's fresh, it's unique, it's contemporary. So look, we want to help you. There's only going to be about 100, 125 people in the room. We have 3 days to bring your problems, bring your challenges, and we'll fix them. I'll give you a ticket to the 10X Growth Conference, okay?
Bam!
Natalie, try to catch it next time, okay? You're going to get this book to go with you to take home. You'll get the master and the user version. What else we giving, Jared?
Lunch,
Dude, I'm going to have lunch with
UGC,
you every day. I'm going to have lunch with you every day. We
keynotes,
sit down.
hotel,
The social media
cocktail
exposure.
party, networking.
We
You
got
didn't know
cocktails,
about that, man.
Shit.
You didn't know
Check
about
it out.
that.
Check it out. Check this out. You're going to be around some other hitters too. You're going to be around a lot of other hitters. You know, they say your network is.
That was actually the one thing about
Your
the
network.
GrowthCon that people liked the most was
Yeah.
the networking opportunities. So
But there's not going to be 9,000 people there. It's going to be about 125 people there. And my staff, I sure would like to take time to come over here and show everybody the office too.
Yeah, we can figure
I don't
that
know if
out,
that's
yeah.
real. Okay, thanks for watching today. Appreciate it. Jared Glant here. Follow Jared everywhere. There's white people.
Country Club.
Jared Glant is there. We're going to Vegas today.
We are.
We're going to be at the Mandalay Bay. I think we ought to do a hookup, a meetup, right?
yeah,
A meetup. Meet and greet. Maybe we'll do it at the Mandalay. What time you want to do that, man? Like 5 o'clock?
we have a 5 o'clock obligation.
That's good. We're going to be at 5 o'clock. We have an obligation. We'll meet all of you at 5 o'clock at the Mandalay Bay. Where? Am I going to the resort? Convention center.
We have a 5 o'clock.
Ask
We'll-
Sherry,
yeah.
where we're meeting people tonight at
I'll
5
tell you,
o'clock.
I'll tell
okay?
you. It's-
I want it to be insane. I want everybody to show up. Michael Jackson's going to be there. Leon Jackson's going to be there. Leon Russell. Prince is coming. Elvis will be there. I
At
guarantee
5
you.
o'clock, we will be at. No, 5 o'clock. We'll meet you in the Delano lobby.
It's 6:15.
Well, it's 6:15. That's 6:15.
Yeah, okay. So
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Meet me in the Delano lobby of the Mandalay Bay Hotel.
The Delano Hotel. Yeah, it's the same.
Oh, it's the Delano Hotel. Meet
next
me in
door
the
to it,
lobby.
yeah.
What?
The hotels are right next to each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Delano lobby, it's too late. Delano lobby, meet me there, okay? If you have firearms, trust me, I got you covered. We got them too, bitch. Okay, we got them too. So bring it, okay? All right. Sherry's gonna be there. Katie's gonna be there. Jared's gonna be there.
not gonna be there. I
GC's
won't
gonna be there. Okay. Okay. Anything we can do to help you. Okay. What I want you to do right now, though, Most importantly, what, Jared? What do I want to do right now?
Go to GrantCardoneBootCamp.com and reserve your spot. We're running out of time. We're running out of seats.
By the way, if you think that we ask too much, let me just say this to you. Man, you always pitching, you always marketing, you always branding, you always trying to close a deal. You're saying that about me for one reason. Because you don't do it enough. Period. Okay? So don't be criticizing on me. Just hate on yourself. Just hate on yourself. Say, man, why can't I do what GC does? Okay? When you see my tickets, you see my $5,000, you're like, oh, man, that's a lot of money. What you should be saying is, why don't I have my money right yet? You don't have your money right yet because you don't understand the business cycle, you don't understand the sales cycle. And by the way, why should you? I'm saving your ass right now. Why should you understand them? Nobody taught him to.
We talked to a guy yesterday who's coming to the boot camp. He spent $5,000. We said, how much money you got in the bank? He said $200. But he's like, dude, it's that important to me. I'm coming out there. I'm going to make a difference in my business. I'm going to make a difference in my life. He spent $5,000. He's got $200 in the bank to make.
If you're down to your last $5, folks, okay, I'm telling you, if you're going to invest that $5 with somebody, invest it with us. I'm going to make it worth hundreds of times more money. Hundreds, not double, not 10, hundreds of times. Thanks for watching today. If you have a question, post it in comments. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit like and subscribe. If you don't like what I'm doing, or if you don't like Pasty over here, then just post it in comments. But don't be a bitch. Write your comments down there. And by the way, have an avatar. I want to see your face when you hate on me, okay? Don't be using that freaking anonymous avatar. I got to see your face, okay? I want to see that you're not a coward and a hater. I don't mind if you're a hater, but don't be both. You know what I'm saying? Okay, what else we got, man?
Dude, the only people that condemn the hustle
are the people that gave up on it.